Alright, y'all. We are back with another video, man. Y'all already know what's going on, alright? Now, check this out, right? This video, we'll kind of do a compilation. And we have a couple of good clips. I think I'm going to start it off with this clip from Sherry Shriner. I know y'all remember her. I just wanted to play this clip. It just kind of sets the tone for the video because we're going to go into some stuff about the Super Bowl. As y'all know, it is tomorrow. A little bit of stuff about Bad Bunny. Nothing we haven't talked about before, but I like when Jason Whitlock starts going in about the Super Bowl and the fact that it's being held in San Francisco, which I think was the start of the Church of Satan. Let's check. So yeah, the Church of Satan was founded in 1966. Flip that 9, you have 666, so that makes sense. The Church of Satan was founded in San Francisco, and that is where they decided to hold the Super Bowl this year, y'all. It doesn't get any more blatant than that. And it pretty much lets you know what you are about to be watching tomorrow if you choose to watch the game, or if any one of those teams, you're a fan of, so on. Check this Sherry Shriner clip out, y'all. It's about signing the contract.
Good life. They take you on private vacations to isolated islands, or you get the penthouse suites in hotels. You get yachts, private jets, shopping trips. They lavish you with gifts. They make it look like it's the good life. This is the good life. Join us. You can have anything you want. You are a god. You can have the world. This is what they tell them. They don't tell them the small writing. And so people get infatuated by the luxury and the lavishness of being, running elbows with the rich and the elite. Your own private jets and yachts and islands. And the good life. They're treated very well. And then they join. They decide, okay, I'm going to join. I'm going to join with you guys. You start moving through the levels and you realize, hey, wait a minute, this isn't what I signed up for. Because then you start learning the ghastly truth of Satanism. And then when you get in, it's good life.
I just thought that really set the tone to what we are, gonna be talking about it. Somebody said Sherry Shriner is top tier. The devil, the best trickster. It's biblical. The devil promised everything. It's a real thing. The greatest trick the devil ever did was fool the world that he didn't exist. Very true. I mean, it's just, it ties into everything we talk about on the channel, specifically since, the Super Bowl is tomorrow and pretty much all these guys that are, a part of it, they signed the contract. All you see last couple of days are clips of famous people arriving to San Francisco. Everyone who signed the contract. I like that. I think I might have to maybe toss that in the title somehow. But crazy that the Church of Satan was founded in San Francisco and now the Super Bowl is being played there. Let's see what we got next.
And Katy Perry, ho, we didn't forget about this. Nah, let's talk about it. Because didn't you go to space? Wasn't so random, was it, huh? No, but seriously, Bon Appetit was the most bizarre music video, and it was actually what made me stop listening to Katy Perry altogether. This shit is sick and has been in our faces for way too long. Oh my god.
Now that is actually insane. And I don't think I really remember that Bon Appetit video, but clearly there's a foot, some thumbs, a finger, an ear. I don't know what that is. And this looks like a terrible strawberry type of pie and a very demonic looking presence standing over it, basically telling you that someone has been chopped up in this pie and we're going to eat it. Yeah.
NFL did this to us. They have no respect for sports fans. Look at what they're doing to the halftime show. They're bringing this gay stuff to the game. Everybody, diamonds and pearls everywhere like they're Cleopatra. Men that actually played the game of football is like, man, you can't play the game wearing diamonds and pearls. That's what women do for a fashion show to go to the Met Gala. Heavy on the gala. They've turned football into the gala, and that's why they're having it in the gay area, and that's why Bad Bunny, a homosexual Satanist that doesn't sing or rap in English, is the halftime performance. This is all on Roger Goodell's watch. They're serving it up, and because you can bet on it, score fantasy points with it, we're just accepting it, watching it, and pretending like we're not watching a circus. Bread and crumbs. Everything associated with this Super Bowl is gay and embarrassing. They don't have enough money printed on the entire planet to get me to watch this year's Super Bowl. It's in San Francisco, the gay area. Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl halftime performance. There are reports that he's planning to wear a dress. Dar Man, some YouTube content creator that the NFL is saying he's the chief kindness officer. He's in charge of kindness at the Super Bowl. What are we doing here? I've just had it. They're trolling us. Those of us with traditional Christian values. They're about to have the Super Bowl in the history of the planet.
Now, that is crazy. You can create a title out of anything these days. A chief kindness officer. And it would be when the Super Bowl is being held in San Francisco. I don't think I have to say it that often, but he called him a homo devil worshiper, a homo satanist. Those two combined just have to be terrible. Terrible. Somebody said the NFL forgot who the audience is. Someone said, no, they know. It's more like they're trying to change who the audience is. That's very true. Because y'all got to realize we live in a time where it doesn't matter, of course, it's the same old people participating, the same old people watching. But we live in a time where it's going to be forced on you, regardless of who you are. They don't care that you're some straight macho man. They don't care about that. That we're past that time of sugarcoating what this stuff actually is, what it actually means, what it represents. We're past that. Now it's all right. If you're still going to choose to participate, you're going to see it the way we want you to see it. And that's why this guy is performing at halftime. I mean, the NFL is an American sport. And just to keep it simple, I mean, he doesn't even record, just like Whitlock said, he doesn't even record his music in English. You're not even going to understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they are choosing to bring to millions of people. Millions of people are going to be watching. Regardless of me sitting here making this video, regardless of any of that stuff, there is millions who don't pay attention to this. They don't spend their time worrying about who's demonic, who's this and that. They just go with the flow. Is there anything wrong with that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I guess, what they say, ignorance is bliss sometimes. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to get mad because you're not choosing to, educate yourself on this kind of stuff. It is what it is. I always say people are going to go to their graves not knowing a single thing about a lot of this stuff. But I don't know, though, because the whole Epstein thing is really changing the dynamic. A lot of people who aren't paying attention are being forced to pay attention with the Epstein thing. So I don't know, that dynamic can change. I definitely won't say, things won't start to flip.
So the Super Bowl is going to take place on February 8th of this year, and this is going to be on the birthday of Eliphas Levi. Mind you, it's going to be held in Levi's Stadium. So it's Eliphas Levi, the French occultist, who's known for creating the iconic image of Baphomet. So think about how the Baphomet is used as the symbol for the Church of Satan. It's inside of a pentagram, which has 5 sides. It's inside of a circle, which has 5 Hebrew letters that spells out Leviathan. So it's Levi, like the Leviathan. We're going to have Bad Bunny perform for the halftime show. He has a March 10th birthday. When you take this into the cards of illumination, March 10th lands on the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds is the 39th card. The 39th element is known as yttrium. This element is used in radar technology. The logo used for this element echoes the Warner Bros. It's the cartoon splash screen from Looney Tunes that reads, "That's all, folks." The mascot for Warner Bros. And Looney Tunes is Bugs Bunny, similar to Bad Bunny. National Bugs Bunny Day, which celebrates his first appearance, is held on April 30th. Funny enough, this just so happens to be the same day that the Church of Satan was founded. This is also the birthday of Travis Scott. We see this same Looney Tunes symbolism at his Astroworld Festival. It's that bullseye. The Astroworld Festival crowd curse took place on November 5th. In the cards of illumination, November 5th lands on the 2 of Diamonds. The 2 of Diamonds is the 28th card, just like bullseye equals out to 28 in Chinese numerology. Yttrium is the 39th element, just like Astroworld equals out to 39.
I said it once and I'm going to say it again. Nobody cares about those victims. Everybody that sat up here and watched those Grammys tonight absolutely proves it. A lot of those celebrities that got awards tonight, whether they was on stage or whether they was in the audience, was on those fucking Epstein files. And the fact that many of you still watched and supported it says a whole lot. Like I said before, y'all never gave a fuck about the goddamn victims. Y'all just cared whether or not Trump's name was in there, and y'all just needed to think pieces and gossip to fucking talk about. Let's be clear. There was so much heinous and satanic and dark shit that was in those files. And for us to wake up the next day and the day after and still support these people is absolutely fucking diabolical to me. We are the ones who actually hold the power, but yet for some reason, y'all just keep giving it to them, keep giving it to them. Y'all don't want to believe that Jay-Z was in the files because y'all can't fathom Beyonce no longer being your fucking queen, right? You can't imagine Pusha T being in the files because him and his brother just dropped a dope ass album. A lot of y'all need to fucking stop being delusional and come to fucking reality that this shit is deeper than we can think, imagine, or fathom. And I've said this before. I said it once and I'm going to say it again.
Now, that I thought was very interesting. Super Bowl being held at Levi's Stadium. Eliphas Levi being the author of what we know as the Baphomet. This picture right here. Eliphas Levi. You could call one of the most demonic people to ever exist, up there with Aleister Crowley. I mean, if he was able to draw what we know as the Baphomet, imagine the kind of rituals and, spells that he participated in to even see or bring this to life. Because me personally, I believe this is exactly what he saw. I mean, you don't get something like this detailed and demonic if you didn't actually see it for yourself. And it just goes to show you that the Super Bowl, the committee behind choosing the stadiums, the rituals that they're going to run every single year, they are very particular. Those Masons, they are very particular in the places where they hold the Super Bowl ritual every single year. It's one of the biggest deals in the world, basically. They're very particular with it. And this one is no different, being it's where the Church of Satan was founded. It has ties as far as symbolism and the stadium itself back to the person who drew what we know to be Baphomet. just that alone, without even going into any more details, outside of the city being, you know, one of those very zesty cities like a lot of other places, outside of that, you can tell what type of ritual this is about to be tomorrow. The energy that is going to be harvested throughout that stadium, throughout the events that have been going on all weekend, I'm sure. So, I'll probably just go ahead and wrap this one up, be a little short, quick video. Thought some of these clips was interesting about the Super Bowl that is taking place tomorrow. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. That being said, y'all, it's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon, all right? I'm out.